Hey everyone, just going to do a quick video in regards to the latest revelation regarding this whole mass immigration fiasco that's been happening in Canada within the last couple of years, especially the last year predominantly. But as we've heard in the past and prior incidents, you got a lot of criminals. What is it? What was it? Like 15,000 of them that are now in Canada that are deemed ineligible to stay in this country because of being a threat to society, security reasons, or having criminal backgrounds. But you have, like I say, 15,000 of them, and hey, until they're shipped out because their country of origins don't want them back either. I'm sure you've seen those articles already. They don't even, their countries of origins don't want them. The U.S. don't want them. So hey, but Trudeau said, hey, come on up. And even though we recognize that we probably don't want you here, don't worry, the Canadian tax serfs, the tax slaves in Canada, they'll pony up and pay for you to exist and live and thrive in this country until hopefully we can find some way to send you back where you belong, right? Tax serfs in Canada, yeah, like I say, the governments, especially the liberal governments, well, the conservatives are almost just as bad, and well, the NDP would be worse than even both of them put together, no doubt. But they, like I say, they look at the people as, hey, I guess they see people like they see credit cards. Hey, just keep ramping up the debts, man. Don't worry. Keep imposing that shit on them. Don't worry. Hey, are they revolting yet? No? Okay. Keep imposing. Keep imposing. Anyways, this is a headline article out of CBC News under the politics section, of course. Canada on high alert as U.S. announces end to temporary resident status for Haitians. Immigration minister says refugees must enter Canada through the proper channels, right? So, yeah, I'm sorry for telling you prior to just, hey, if you go through any non-legal border crossing, hey, you get automatically shoved to the front line. Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you that, but hey, if you do this, you will get into this country a lot quicker than people that have been waiting for years to do so, right? But now they're saying, oh shit, this ain't working out so good because it turns out that we've brought in thousands and thousands and thousands of criminals into this country. Illegally, at that. And now we're hearing about all these ISIS fighters, now that the war in the Middle East is winding down, they're all wanting to return home. And most of the countries, the Western developed countries, are like, hey, fuck you fuckers. Well, you're over there killing a bunch of people? Yeah, if you come back here. Well, that's the thing with status. It's like, well, if you're fighting on our side, we're cool with that. But if you're against us, no, we're going to fucking go down and go after you, right? That's that collective mentality. Now, when it comes to fucking people that are warring pieces of shit, I'm not a fan of any of them, right? None of the domestic population fucks, and none of the ones that have more allegiances or alliances to some of these Middle Eastern or Northern African countries either. I'm not a big fan of anyone that's willing to go kill fucking people just because your political master told you something. Right? Just because your political master said, you're allowed to do this, now go kill them. Or even if someone in some foreign country, or your, what? I don't know, your Islamic leaders, or the Islamic State, or any of these fucking goddamn dogmatic cult leaders, like I say, I carry no favor for any of these dipshits. But I will say I'm less concerned with the domestic dipshits and mindless order followers than I am for any of these people that have no loyalty to the country of Canada. I'm not a fan of any of these fucking warmongers or these fucking mindlessly obedient order followers from any country. These warmongers, these people, like I say, will willingly go and kill people that they don't even know anything about them just because someone told them to do it. I don't like any of these fucks. I think they're all fucked up in some way psychologically, right? Come on, Jesus Christ. Would you go kill someone if somebody said, hey, go kill this person for me? Would you do it? Right? But if you give them some moniker or some badge and says, hey, I'm your political leader, or look, I'm wearing a pinstripe suit and I'm called an MP or a premier or a prime minister, will you do it for me then? Like I say, I reject all these dumbasses. Tells me they're just mindless order followers, and I don't care a whole lot for mindless order followers. But I definitely don't like this fucking situation where you have now, yeah, if Trump is pushing these fucking people out, well, you know damn well they're going to be coming here. Because like I say, Trudeau's had the big neon sign flashing for so long. The advertising is glaring and obvious and can't be denied. It's like, come on up here, don't worry about it. Now, they might be trying to backtrack now, but like I say, they might not be getting the message yet. They might still be reading the literature and the pamphlets that you, and the talking points that you put out before there, Trudeau boy, and they're still want to come here and hopefully live off of the Canadian tax serfs. And maybe while they're at it, maybe a few of them maybe cause some real harm and violence as a result of what? Their PTSD. I mean, come on. I mean, this just can't work out good. There's just no way that this can work out good for the domestic population. Can it? Like I say, it's not like I'm kind of person like, oh, well, just fuck these people, every one of them, just because of collectivism. No. I would be totally all about dealing with people on an individual basis if it wasn't for the fact that we live under the pretense of central planning governments, which is all about collectivism, right? So, yeah, I don't know what to say to you folks, but this is disturbing. So be on high alert and expect some media outlets to be putting forth, presenting lots of narrative, lots of dialogue that will be referencing, I guess, what? Another whole new influx of Haitians come to this country, whether it's legal or illegally, makes no difference as far as I'm concerned. I guess we're all still going to be forced to pony up and pay for them and subsidize their livelihoods or take care of them or compete for housing with them or jobs or that race to the bottom in terms of wages, stagnation and such. Trudeau fucked up hardcore with his bullshit fucking benevolent platitudes. He thought it was good. Oh, look at how kind I am. You fucking dumb dipshit fucking, like I say, I don't know how the fuck you, other than your last name, I guess that's probably the only thing that you had going for you. But apparently it was enough. Hang my head in shame. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.